Another victim of auto break-ins came out to her car the morning after Easter, only to find her belongings scattered across the passenger seat and her GPS missing from the center console. So with most online dating websites where it costs money to join and you have to have a full-length bio, social media dating apps are not only free, but a bio is not even required. All you have to have is a picture. So in a world where people think looks don't matter, some people think they do. Well, I'm still out by the Strom pool enjoying the sun but breaking a sweat from all the heat. Coming up next, I'll tell you if it's ever gonna cool back down. Teaching kids what to eat and how to be active does not only lead them to a healthier lifestyle, but it's also good for their body and for their mind. Well, it's another beautiful day here on campus, but enjoy it while it lasts. Last night, tornadoes swept through Arkansas, and that's bringing severe weather to the southeast. Now, it should make its way over to South Carolina by tomorrow. That's going to bring us a lot of rain and thunderstorms. Those thunderstorms are expected to last through Wednesday, but when is that sun ever going to come back out? I'll let you know coming up in the full forecast. The city of Greenville decided that it's not just texting and driving that causes problems on the road.
Driving distracted goes so much farther than just texting. And they felt like to only focus on texting would be to fall short of what they were trying to accomplish.
The distracted driving ordinance bans drivers from using any handheld device. This includes texting, using a GPS, and even talking on the phone. Some opponents of the ban say that their time in the car is the only time for communication.
It's always a really good time for me to catch up with those people.
Most people say they could manage using their phone while driving, but for some it's not until an accident occurs they realize how dangerous it really is. Teenager Anna Lawless knows that danger firsthand.
Hey, I was going to the hospital, like the doctor, just for like a checkup, and it was weird because I went in the wrong way and I couldn't remember how to get back to the hospital. And so I turned around, and as I was turning around I could look down at my cell phone, and two cars were stopped, and one was turning left into their house and the other car behind them, and I slammed to the back of him and he slammed back to the other car.
Greenville Police Officer Jonathan Bragg says police now hope the number of accidents will go down.
Greenville is progressing so much. The population is increasing every month, and we're just having more accidents caused by texting and driving, or some type of inattention to the road by using a mobile device. And I think it was just time to implement a law that could potentially save lives.
The law does allow drivers to use a Bluetooth device, speakerphone, or a GPS, as long as the phone is mounted somewhere safe and your hands are free. And even though the city says the ordinance is a good thing, some people still doubt how they will enforce it.
There's a lot of people that don't follow the law. I think they're going to have a phone crackdown in order to make it work.
For first-time violators, the fine is $100, second-time offense is $200, third-time offense is $300, and at that point, a judge could confiscate your device.
Your phone? Dang. I didn't know that.
But Fletcher says it's not about writing tickets, it's about changing behavior.
People won't even think about it. They'll just automatically know not to do it.
Fletcher and Bragg both said they are hoping other cities will see the success and join in on the distracted driving ordinance. Taylor Bingham, Carolina News. Over 6,000 spectators came out to watch the Monday after the Masters yesterday. 20 years ago, Hootie and the Blowfish started a golf tournament in Myrtle Beach held on the Monday after the Masters.
I mean, it's my home state. I mean, this is where I live. This is where I choose to live. And to have an event like this, which is, considered one of the top pro-ams in the business, to have that here, I think is great. And we just want to keep bringing it. We started this 20 years ago as just something to have fun and make make a little money for charity. And it's grown into such a big event.
The tournament continues to get bigger and bigger each year as we have bigger celebrities like Willie Robertson come through. And it's just really taken off, especially with the success of the band over the years. And
even professional golfers who played in the Masters came to participate.
I love coming back, and I love coming to play for all the Myrtle Beach people.
Nature boy Ric Flair didn't play, but came to watch for the 6th year in a row.
Well, I think it's the greatest tournament in the country. Number one, it's a phenomenal charity, and Darius Rucker is the greatest guy on the face of the earth.
But most celebrities said it's much more than just a game of golf.
A great chance to bring a community together to give back. There's a lot of need in our state and our counties and our cities, and we want to give back how we can with the kids.
They've been doing it for a long time, and Darius and his group has done a great job, and it's giving the kids a chance to do something. I mean,
the golf tournament raises money for the Hootie and the Blowfish Foundation, which gives scholarship money to the South Carolina Junior Golf Association.
If we could just get kids learning this game, there's something about it. There's grace in it. It's there's gentleman's code in it. There's honor and there's being honest.
And honestly, it doesn't matter who wins.
And unfortunately, we're still pretty poor golfers.
And after 20 years, the band says they just hope they have 20 more.
I don't know if I got another 20 years, but if I do, I hope so.
In Myrtle Beach, Taylor Bingham, Carolina News. This is Cameron Pulliam. And that's his girlfriend. They met on the popular dating app Tinder.
We hit it off, and then a couple weeks later I saw her again, and the next thing you know, we've been dating for 7 months.
Through social media networks, people are not only keeping up with their own friends, but now use it as a way to meet new people.
One time I met up with a guy from Grindr. We had a couple drinks, had dinner, and then we ended up dating for probably about 6 or 7 months.
Dating apps like Grindr and Tinder are providing a simpler way for men and women to meet and possibly date others that are located around them. So with most online dating websites where it costs money to join and you have to have a full-length bio, social media dating apps are not only free, but a bio is not even required. All you have to have is a picture. So in a world where people think looks don't matter, some people think they do.
The mayor of Babe City is not here.
USC senior Austin Smoke has a different outlook on dating apps.
Absolutely not. Just looking for babes.
By swiping left for no or right for yes, Austin uses Tinder to meet women.
I'm not on Tinder to find my wife.
Like Austin, others think it's impossible to date someone you met on a dating app.
I mean, you're basing everything off of their looks. That's all it is. And there's no way you can build a relationship off that, really.
So if everyone thinks it's shallow and doesn't work, why do so many people use these apps?
Hey, everybody's got it. Let's just hang out. It's pretty fun.
Definitely hooking up.
Just using it for hookups.
Yeah, maybe hooking up.
I thought it was hiking maps.
Well, maybe she disagrees with the others.
I really didn't know anything about it.
But if looks do matter for someone to like you, is it worth the possible rejection?
Nobody would swipe left on me.
Each his own.
Cameron says it might not work for everyone, but for him, it all started with a picture. So I guess it's safe to say a picture is worth 1,000 swipes.
Nope. What's your real name? Not your strip name.
Taylor Bingham, Carolina News. South Carolina and Clemson field one of the fiercest rivalries in the country. But with recent incidents of vandalism on both campuses, some are wondering how far is too far. Although the temperatures outside right now may not feel like it, spring has sprung and wedding bells are ringing. With new brides to be on the scene, Miranda Parnell finds out how low-stress wedding expos can keep your bride from becoming a bridezilla. 911 dispatchers hear a lot of strange things, but panting on the other line, it's a first for Sarpy County, Nebraska, but not what you're thinking. Bowdoin College competes among Division III schools. The main part of the rowing season started in early April, and their next competition will be tomorrow. The recent snow and ice storms caused schools around the state to cancel classes. Schools would have typically had to make up all the days they missed, but a state house bill may allow schools to forgive up to 5 missed days this year. Rickson Lane went to a local elementary school to see what the new law might mean for teachers and administrators.